Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Saqib Najam. Dear students, you are aware of the fact that the government has closed down the educational institutions, including schools and colleges, also up to class second year. So there won't be any physical classes this week. Therefore, we have set up this YouTube channel and this WhatsApp group in order to guide you people regarding your syllabus. Students, you might remember that we have read almost 7 to 8 poems from book three of your Punjab textbook board uh, book, and I had promised to you people that later on I will be providing you with the solution to the exercise, the answers to the short questions which are there in the exercise, and if there are any additional short questions, they will also be provided to you, since we were unable to do that because of the large number of students in our class, and also due to some other reasons. So now we have this opportunity that we can discuss the short questions and their answers. So this is the poem number one, The Rain, and you know that it has been written by W.H. Davies, William Henry Davies, that is. And I had also explained the poem to you people. We had read the poem, read the text, and I had explained it to you during the class. But we had skipped the exercise and the short questions. So this is now, I think, the proper time, the suitable time to discuss the questions. So let's discuss the questions one by one. The very first question, as you can see in the slide, is how can a rainy day be enjoyed? This question is from the exercise, which is there in the textbook. So this question is from the textbook. How can a rainy day be enjoyed? You can obviously have your own answer, but the answer that I have written over here is: a rainy day can be enjoyed by listening to the sweet music produced by falling drops of rain. One can also go out for picnic and have snacks at home to double the pleasure. If you allow me to translate it into Urdu, it will be एक बरसाती दिन को आप बारिश के पानी के कतरों के गिरते हुए कतरों से पैदा होने वाले खूबसूरत मौसीकी उसको एंजॉय करके उसको सुनते हुए आप उसका लुत्फ़ ले सकते हैं। इसके अलावा अगर आप मज़े को दोबाला करना चाहें तो आप सैर के लिए बाहर जा सकते हैं, और घर पे कोई खाने पीने की चीज़ हल्की फुल्की उसको लेकर भी आप बारिश के दिन को एंजॉय कर सकते हैं। So the question number 2 is, what will happen when the rain stops? And the answer is that according to the poet, according to Davies, the sun will come out once the rain stops. Obviously, when the sky will not remain overcast, the sun will obviously come out. It will be a lovely sight because everything around will be drenched in rainwater and will reflect the sunlight. इन उर्दू इट विल बी, शायर के मुताबिक जब बारिश रुकेगी तो सूरज आसमान पे नमूदार होगा। इर्द गिर्द की हर चीज़ बारिश के पानी से भीगी हुई होगी, और सूरज की रोशनी जब उससे रिफ़्लेक्ट करेगी, उससे मनकस होगी, तो ये एक शानदार नज़ारा, ये मंज़र एक शानदार मंज़र होगा। Moving on to question number 3, how do you differentiate between rich leaves and poor leaves? Okay, you might remember that the poet talks about the rich leaves which are there on the top of the tree, and there are certain leaves which he calls the poor leaves, okay, which gets the water from the rich leaves. Okay, the water gets trickled down from the upper leaves or the rich leaves to the leaves which are down there beneath the upper leaves or the rich leaves. ठीक है, so the question is how do you differentiate between the rich leaves and the poor leaves. ठीक है, actually these were two questions, what are rich leaves and what are poor leaves, but I have combined them into one question so that it might be a little easier for you people to. I had tried to uh, make the questions as few as possible. So I have combined these two questions into one. If there is a question like what are rich leaves, why does the poet call rich leaves, or what are poor leaves, or why has the poet termed certain leaves as poor leaves? So the answer will be the same for all of these questions. And the answer is rich leaves are those which are located at the top of the trees. They receive the rainwater directly and later it trickles down to the leaves which are attached to the branches below. Rich leaves and poor leaves also represent the affluent and the underprivileged segments of the society, respectively. So, uh, uh, before I explain it, let me translate it into Urdu. रिच लीव्स वो हैं जो कि दरख्तों के टॉप के ऊपर, उनकी चोटी के ऊपर पाए जाते हैं. बारिश का पानी सीधा उनके ऊपर पड़ता है और फिर उसके बाद वो कतरा कतरा करके नीचे वाले पत्ते जो कि नीचे वाली शाखों के साथ लगे हुए हैं उनके ऊपर एक एक कतरा करके गिरता है. रिच लीव और पुअर लीव असल में मुआशरे के दो तबकात जो कि खुशहाल तबका और अंडर प्रिवलेज्ड सेगमेंट मुआशरे का वो तबका जो कि दूसरों के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है, मोहताज है, इन दोनों तबकात की भी ये दोनों जो मेटाफर्स हैं ये उन दोनों को भी रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, सिंबलाइज करते हैं. Okay, then we have question number 4. How does the poet enjoy the rainfall? The poet is lying in bed and is listening to the rain falling on the branches and leaves of some nearby tree. He is fascinated by the sweet music produced by falling raindrops. This natural phenomena makes him optimistic about future also. शायर गालिबन अपने बिस्तर में लेटा हुआ है और करीब के दरख्त की शाखों और उसके पत्तों के ऊपर गिरने वाले बारिश के कतरों से पैदा होने वाली खूबसूरत मौसीकी को एंजॉय कर रहा है. शायर बारिश के पानी से गिरने वाले कतरों से पैदा होने वाली मौसीकी से बिल्कुल ऐसे जैसे उसके सहर में मुकम्मल तौर पर मुब्तला है. दिस नेचुरल फिनोमेना मेक्स हिम ऑप्टिमिस्टिक अबाउट फ्यूचर आल्सो. अब ये जो नेचुरल फिनोमेना है, ये जो कुदरती मंज़र है, ये उसको एक होप देता है मुस्तकबिल के बारे में भी. व्हेन ही टॉक्स अबाउट द सन विच विल कम आउट एंड इट विल बी अ लवली साइट व्हेन द सन कम्स आउट. So students, these are the 4 questions from the very first poem. There can be more questions also, but I have limited them to 4 so that it might not become difficult for you to memorize them. ट्रिक इसमें यह है कि इनमें से 4 में से ही आपको जो है वो एक आध क्वेश्चन आएगा. ठीक है, आई हैव ट्राइड माई बेस्ट टू मेक देम एज कम्प्रीहेंसिव एज पॉसिबल. तो आपको दरीन में से कोई भी क्वेश्चन आए, इट विल बी वन ऑफ दीज 4 क्वेश्चंस. ओके, आपने आइडेंटिफाई करना है, यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट विच ऑफ दीज 4 क्वेश्चंस, दैट पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन विच विल बी इन योर क्वेश्चन पेपर, वो किससे करीब तरीन है. ठीक है, आई एम क्वाइट कॉन्फिडेंट कि इससे बाहर से जो है, इन 4 से बाहर से इस पोएम में से सवाल जो है वो नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है, तो यू पीपल विल बी आइडेंटिफाइंग कि ये जो क्वेश्चन है, जो क्वेश्चन पेपर में है, वो इन 4 में से कौन से क्वेश्चन से करीब तरीन है. ठीक है, एंड विल पुटिंग दैट आंसर इन रिस्पॉन्स टू दैट क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, इन 4 में से जो आपको लगे कि ये वाला क्वेश्चन है उसका आंसर आप वहाँ पे जो है वो अपने पेपर में लिखेंगे. तो कंसिडरिंग कि आप लोगों का जो कैलिबर है या आप लोगों का जो एक ज़ाहिर है यू आर वन ऑफ दो स्टूडेंट्स जो कि जिनको ज़्यादा एफ़र्ट करनी पड़ती है, जो ज़्यादा शायद उस तरीके से चीज़ों को जो है वो याद नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है। सो आप लोगों की इस लिमिटेशन को देखते हुए ये 4 क्वेश्चंस जो हैं वो मैंने इस पोएम में से जो है वो उनको प्रिपेयर किया है, ठीक है, सो दैट इट माइट बी ईजियर फॉर यू पीपल. So the task that you have to do is you have to memorize all these 4 answers, ठीक है. And in the next lecture or in the next video we'll be discussing the second poem, which is Night Mail by W.H. Auden. Okay, and one more thing, which is your attendance. Obviously this is a digital platform. This is no physical class. It's not a physical class. So how will your attendance be recorded? It's a big question, and the answer to this is that you people will be watching this video and will also subscribe to the channel. Okay, and your subscription, you will be sending me the subscription, the screenshot that you have subscribed to the channel, because all the videos which I'm going to upload after this, they are going to be helpful for you people. So you people will be sending me the screenshot that you have subscribed to the channel, and those who will send the screenshot that they have subscribed to the channel, their attendance will be marked. All right, and the rest they will be considered absent. Okay, so please remember that. Okay, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.